The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Law in the building. Welcome to the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Oh, so you're with Rich. So are you from Jersey?
I'm originally from upstate New York, but I live in
Okay.
Jersey.
All right, because I just, I have to make the assumption if Rich brings somebody to me, it's
They're
like,
from,
they're
it's
from
Jersey.
Yeah.
I feel like Jersey kind of like adopted me. Like I started my music there. Like I grew up in New York, but like all of my music has been in Jersey.
Okay, word. So where in upstate New York you from?
It's a place called Kingston. It's real small.
I've heard of Kingston.
Really?
I think I stopped there on my way up to Montreal.
Yeah, it's just like, it's on the throughway, so it's like exit like 19. It's right there. It's just like chill. There's like farms and not a lot really going on.
Small little city in there too?
Yeah, yeah.
Like very small though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had like one high school, like two middle schools. Like it was
Okay.
like yeah.
So you lived there your whole life?
I lived there my whole life, and then I moved to Jersey when I was, I want to say like 20 or 21. I kind of just like, I was recording at the studio at the time, and I had met my manager, my mentor, Mike. So things were kind of going well, and I just kind of like moved out here and lived in my car. It was a whole thing, but you know, it's all working out.
You lived in your car at one point.
Yeah. So like when I first moved down here, I didn't have a place like an apartment, but I found a job. So I took the job and just like lived in my car because like I needed the money for my first check for like a deposit. I had like nothing. Like I just like packed up my like room and like was in my car. I would like go to the gym in the morning and like shower. It was like freezing, but you know, I don't know. I felt like I had to like, you know, give it my all. Like I don't like to have regrets. So it was like if I want to make sure like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna go like all in it. And even if like I feel like I don't have what I need right now, like all I have is like what I need. I got a car, I'm good. I'm not homeless. You know what I mean?
Right. How long did it take for you to get out of the car? Like be able to
I
find a
mean,
place?
I would say like actively like day-to-day living in the car, I was in there for like maybe like 3 weeks because I just needed a couple of checks. But like before that, I was driving from upstate to Jersey. So I would stay down here for like 3 nights, and all 3 nights I'd be in my car.
Wow.
But then I would drive back home and I'd be like home and like go to work and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Where would you shower at?
The gym. So I'd wake up
Okay.
like maybe like 6 or 7 and go to like Planet Fitness, work out, and then shower and stuff.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah. It wasn't like dirty. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just like, it's just the grind. You know what I mean?
And I feel like I seen like people on TikTok do that. Like there's some people who like
Yeah.
chronicle their like lives living in their car. and
I
shit.
wish that like I was on TikTok when I was living in my car because I definitely would have done that, but I
And
didn't.
it definitely would have gone up too.
Right? I feel like people would have been like, they would have felt like they're like following the journey. Now I tell the stories and they're like, what, really? And I'm like, man, y'all should have been there. It was quite a time. Quite a
You would have
time.
gone viral for that.
Right? Just living in my car. But again, it wasn't like full. I mean, I did when I first lived here, but it wasn't like full time. Like it wasn't, too terrible. But
So when did you start making music?
I started making music when I was like officially like releasing music. I want to say when I was like 19 or 20. I grew up singing like my whole life. My mom is a minister, so I grew up in church. I was like singing in church. I was in choir, but I didn't actually like record a song until I got to Jersey and I met Mike, who's my mentor and manager. So that's who I'm signed to now. So like the day that I met him was the first day I ever recorded in a studio, and then from there on I just was like, but I've been like writing music since I was like 14, I would say, because I play piano and guitar. So I'd always like be in my room, just like I had like a little songbook, like writing songs, that kind of thing.
Were you always singing too, or did you? Because one of the takes we did today for the performance, you're like, oh, I rapped a little bit on that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've always been singing for sure. Cause like I grew up singing like around my house, and then I started singing, I would say like in church when I was like 14, 15. So like singing has always been my thing. But yeah, I never really like got into rap. Like I like lyricists and things like that. Like I like to like make sure that my pen is good. But me personally, I don't know, I've always felt like singing was like my vibe.
Right. With your name too, because you said something I think at the beginning of the freestyle. What does LAW stand for?
So LAW stands for Ladies Always Win. My name is actually Lawan, so it's just the first 3 letters of my name. But yeah, so it stands for Ladies Always Win, which speaking of which, I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for me?
I do have a gift for you. So Ladies Always Win, my emoji is the trophy. So I wanted to give you a little trophy,
Oh,
you know,
thank
because
you.
you're winning.
I appreciate that.
Men win
Nah, this
too.
is
It's not
funny.
just ladies, right?
I'm gonna put that right on top. Oh, no, can I put it on top of
Period.
the-
Right on top of the little king over there.
don't know
Y'all
if I
can't
can-
see him, but he got a crown on.
Boom.
As he
Oh,
should.
bow. Got you.
Period. And now he's winning.
So
Love
you
it.
always the trophy is like your emoji thing.
Yeah, because it's like winning. Like I don't know. Like I was like, what? Like it was either that or the medal, but I was like, the medal had like the 3 tiers. I was like, nah, like a trophy is just obvious. Like you get a trophy when you're winning at something. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that for you.
Yeah,
and you got
the
the
little-
podcast now too, right?
Yeah, the Ladies Always Win podcast.
So
We
it's
just
on the
started
same
that.
name, of course.
Yeah, same thing.
So that podcast, obviously, it's because I caught some of like the clips, like so it's mostly
Yeah.
like just kind of talking about like dating and other things of that nature too in there as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like the talking aspect of my music. So like my music talks about like relationships and things like that, but I feel like the podcast is more of like a platform to actually have like a formal conversation, like the same subject, just no music. You know what I mean? Like we're sitting down, we're talking. I do it with my DJ Deja, and one of my creative directors, Jazz, and it's just kind of getting like the perspective of like women in life and the things that my music is about, what my fans want to hear about. And again, it's just like a platform to really continue like my message of ladies always winning. Like, yes, I want to put it in music and I want to sing about it and have people feel it, but it's like I want to have like another avenue to just kind of like keep pushing that message out.
Right. I wrote down some of the things you had said. I know one of them was like casual sex is a scam.
Yeah, 100% is a scam. Is a scam.
You said it with all caps too. Like
because it is.
How?
Because like the thing, and I was talking about in the podcast.
I caught the clip, but I want you to say it on here for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Like the thing is like nothing about sex is casual, right? Casual is like this very intimate thing. It's what creates human life. You feel me? Yeah. So I feel like the fact that we're calling something that like you have to get butt ass naked to do is casual, like how, right? I was saying, I'm like, yo, like everyone sits here and we wear clothes. We wear clothes because like if we were both naked, that'd be kind of awkward, obviously. Right? But if we were about to fuck, we'd get naked. But then it's like, but how is that casual? Like this isn't casual. You know what I mean? But like if we're about to fuck, it's casual. It just doesn't make any sense. And I feel like the whole thing is that people, they want to have like, relationships and things like that without like the responsibility, and sex is in that. So like people want to be able to just like fuck whoever and not realize that like sex has like a responsibility to it, whether you want it to or not. So it's just like, I personally feel like condom companies like created that term because I'm like, who thought of this term? Like,
well then what would you call it then?
Sex. Just take the word casual out of it. Like it's just like that's the thing. I'm like, it is what it is, right? It's just for some reason putting that word in front of it, we're trying to like change the meaning, and then it's just like. And the other thing too that I was talking about is it was like a lot of people, like most people, when they have casual sex or like a one night stand, happen to be like intoxicated or like on some kind of like drugs. I'm like, which that's a big sign, right? I'm like, if you cannot sober mindedly, I'm like, if the idea of you sleeping with a stranger, I'm like, let's say I walk into a club with my friends and I tell one of my friends, yo, fuck that guy right there. She'd be like, oh my God, ew, no. 2 shots later, she's about to go fucking by herself. And it's like, like I feel like if we like can't make the same decisions like sober and not sober, like maybe that plays a role in it. You know what I mean?
True. I don't disagree, but I don't also fully agree. I feel like if you're just doing shit, you're just doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like both y'all agree and y'all just are like, all right, cool. Like I ain't really fuck with you that deep on that level.
Yeah,
but like,
to where it's just
but
like,
we could just do this. And
yeah.
It's like, and then y'all can both keep it pushing after, which most of the time people they both can't keep it pushing.
That's the problem.
One person keeps it pushing, and that goes for men and women.
Exactly.
For sure.
That's why. The trophy.
The trophy fell. I'll get it later. But like I feel like in some cases it works where it's just like, all right, we both keep it.
Yeah. And that was the
thing.
thing too I was talking about is like communication. Like I feel like the big thing too is like people have to be like upfront and like understand of like if that is your goal, at least like communicate it. I feel like some people will feel like that's what it is and then not like communicate that and the other person thinks, oh well, we're having sex so this is serious, but they're just like, it ain't really like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, I most of the time, like 99% of the time, like you said, both people cannot just keep on. Again, because sex is like so powerful that people feel like they can, dip in it without like getting attached to it. But I'm like, something that's powerful is powerful, like whether you're acknowledging it or not, which is why normally one person, usually women, unfortunately, are the ones that kind of can't like detach, you know what I mean? Which is why I was telling women, just don't do it in the first place. Like, just don't get yourself in that situation.
I was gonna say, like, if you know, I mean, because like you said, certain women can detach.
Yeah.
Certain can't. And if you know you're not like you're a person who has trouble detaching,
why
then
would
you?
You
then why are you even?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. Why are you even engaging in that activity if you know that you can't handle it?
Exactly. Responsibility. That's the thing.
But then people in general will just be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
just do what they want. They just do what they want. They just feel like, oh, sex, it feels good. I'm just going to go do it. And it's just like,
And they think that they can't detach, but then, or they think that they can detach, excuse me. They think that they can detach. And then they're like, oh, wait, damn, now I'm attached. And now you're kind of just standing there kind of like looking like the idiot, like, damn, I said I could detach, but I can't.
Right, but see, you know what it was too when I was talking about like sex is powerful? Like I was talking about in the podcast how like anything, like when things are super powerful, they need to be contained. And that, sex needs a container, which would be like, let's say some kind of relationship or let's even say an understanding, right? You would need that kind of container. Because I'm like, if you take water, right? Let's say water in this bottle is totally fine. If you take water out of the container and you, let's say, put it on a city and it's a tsunami. Now it's terrible because you took this really strong thing out of a container. When it's contained, it's amazing and we love it. We need it to live. But when it's not contained, it's dangerous. And so I feel like sex is the same thing, that like it needs some kind of like container of a relationship or something like that, because when you don't have that, it's powerful and we love it, but it's like, then it just, again, it creates humans, but then it's like outside of that container, boom, now you're out here just like fucking up your life. Not everybody, some people can just do it and keep it pushing, but a lot of times when people are just having like random casual sex all the time, there's like a deeper thing there, you know what I mean? And people use sex as a distraction to like not fix their problems. And it's like, again, therapy, you know what I mean? Like
Therapy's great. Go get there. Go get some
get therapy. You know, BetterHelp is like free online.
Oh yeah, there are some free outlets too.
Yeah, I'm like it's like available to everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, shifting off the podcast, right? Because obviously getting back to the music. So Why Me's going up right now, right?
Yeah.
But is this like your first viral moment?
I would say this is no. My first like viral moment on the internet. I had a friend who we thought her boyfriend was cheating on her, and you know, females.
I was gonna get into this later.
Yeah,
but
like females, they like to plot and plan. So one day, basically, my friend had kept talking about it like week after week, and she was like, "I think he is," and I was like, "You know what? Where does he work? Just where does he work? I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go find out." So as I was driving there, I was like, "This would kind of be a good TikTok." Like I always see like those like part 1, part 2 videos. So I took a video of it, and then like when I went back. Like after like I found out the video like had blown up. It had like I think like 1 million views in like a few hours.
Right.
So then I did that. And that was kind of like the first viral moment. I had this song called Over It at the time, which was almost like the theme song to like the Cheater videos. So that kind of like had like a bit of a viral moment. But Why Me is, I would say, like I feel like there's moments to virality, and I would say that Why Me is like a different stage of viral, at least for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel like it's different though? Just because obviously music, instead of like being viral for doing a
it's
cheaters video.
Right. Yeah. It's the music. It's also just like the overall like reach of the song is a lot bigger than like let's say like when Over It was like kind of like going up with the cheating videos. It's just I would say this song has a lot more like engagement. Like I get a lot like I get DMs every day about this song.
Oh, wow.
You know, people are like resonating with it a lot. So I would feel like that for me is like more of a viral thing, because I feel like I'm like, it's one thing to have a song or even like anything go viral and like you're seeing numbers, like that's cool, but I feel like something is really like moving, like it gets a movement when people are like feeling it, you know what I mean? And they're texting you about it, they're calling you, and they're like telling their friends like, yo, like this song, like this is how I've always felt. So I feel like that for me is like a better version of like viral, because it's like it's real, you know what I mean? Like it's engaged.
Right, I agree. I think are you still doing the cheating series? Or no?
Yeah.
You're still doing it. Okay, cool. So now you're just helping out other people.
Yeah, I kind of help.
None of
like,
it's scripted, right?
No. So like the thing is like I kind of do it because like the girls are like holding on. They're really holding on. They love that I do it. You know what I mean? So like I do it like here and there still. And there was like a whole like television conversation going on. So I kind of have just been like chilling with it because it's very popular. Like it's you know what I mean? Like I think that my videos of doing that have like 100 million views. Like it's
crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know, why not keep doing this thing that people know me for? You know what I mean? Like I have fans that know me for that. I have fans that know me for music, and now there's people finding out about me from the podcast. Like again, my overall mission is just to spread the ladies always win message. So it's like if you find me through a loyalty test, through this, you know what I mean? It all funnels back to what the whole like mission is.
It comes back to you at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
With the cheaters videos, like what would you say is the percentage of people who were actually cheating?
Oh my god, it's
versus like
98 to like 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 8 out of 10.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And again, like it's
y'all doing bad.
Y'all do terrible. But that's the thing, is like I tell people, I'm like, listen, like I'm not, you know, I'm not catching like every guy. There's probably a lot of guys who don't cheat. But like you have to think about it. The girls that are messaging me already have a suspicion. So it's not to say that all guys cheat. It's just the girls in happy relationships tend to not message me because they feel like they already know their boyfriend's not cheating.
True,
You know what I mean? So I'm like, all the people who are hitting me up already have some kind of like concrete proof, or they're like a second-time offender and they've already cheated. Which I'm like, girl, I don't even want to do those.
Why are you
anymore.
back? Yeah. Why
Yeah,
you went back?
like when they tell me, oh, he cheated on me before, I go, all right, I'm not gonna do it. He's cheating on you. Period. Like
you already
don't-
know. Yeah. You already know
like
what's
you don't
going
need
on.
me. Like it's terrible, but.
Guys, do better, please. Or
Do better.
If you're cheating, like, come on, you're making it too easy
Just
for them to catch
break
you.
up. Just break up. Like I was talking about on the podcast, like just break up first. Why you gotta cheat? Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You get angry.
Right. I also think for entertainment purposes of her videos, right? Just make her investigate more.
I know. And you know what's funny though?
You probably don't have to investigate that hard
No,
either.
but like some of them now, like some of them are getting slick. I had this one guy who basically he had a girl's like information in his phone under a guy's name. but the girlfriend was like seeing the conversation, and girls are just smart. So she just knew the way that the other person like was texting, I guess like the blue messages or whatever the other color is. And she was like, that's just like kind of weird for like a guy. And then kind of like found out that it was actually a girl.
Right.
I was like, yo.
Like if it's like mad text on the left side and then like him one text on the right side,
Right.
you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, like if you've ever seen like a guy group chat, you kind of get the like the lingo and like how guys tend to communicate, and it wasn't like that. Like so, yeah, guys are definitely getting more slick. Like they're trying, which again, you're giving me, it's more entertaining. The videos are better. People love it. The
Right.
views go up. So thanks. But you know, for the sake of humanity, like maybe stop.
Right. It was funny. Rich, one of the talking points Rich had given me for you, right? Rich, I'm calling you out on this. He was like, ask her if she's anti-men.
Anti-man, no. Okay, that's the
Rich,
thing,
that was
though.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was crazy,
with a
bro.
name though, because my name is Law and it's ladies always win. Everyone's like, "Oh, look, do you hate men?" And I'm like, "No, I don't hate men. I just hate shitty men. Like I hate assholes. Like I hate men that cheat."
Respectfully.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, there's plenty of great guys. I have plenty of guys in my life that I love and adore. I don't hate any man. It's just like if you're doing some fuck shit, then I don't fuck with that, a guy or a girl. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not anti-men. No.
Right, but she will catch you cheating.
That's why. It's because I kind of get known for like exposing guys. Guys get tight at me. I get like not death threats, but like guys be
Getting tight, yeah.
Right, because what it is, especially like if it's through like DM, I'm hitting a guy up and they think I'm interested in them. So then when they find out that I set them up, they get mad. Like they get really mad. And like especially like normally I block immediately. Like my block list is probably like crazy. It's like the Bible. Like it's just in like, you know what I mean? Like username after username. But sometimes I'll forget like if I'm doing more than one. And then like I have my notifications on. So like randomly I'll just see like wow, like go get a life, da da da. And I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, oh shit. And I just gotta like
Block them.
yeah. So guys tend to not like me, which is why people think I don't like them. But I have all the love in the world for good guys. You know what I mean?
Right. Thanks.
Yeah, for you. You're one of them. You got a trophy. See?
Yeah, I got it on the
trophy.
floor, but I'll pick it up.
Exactly.
I'll pick it up. So with like the music, like after this song, like what is kind of next for you? What are you planning?
I mean, right now, going into the summer, I plan on doing some features. I've never really done like an official feature. So I definitely wanted to kind of get into that and just be able to like explore different musical styles, you know what I mean? And then I have my second part of my EP, Vent 2, which has like been brewing. All my fans, it's so funny. They're like, when's Vent 2 coming out? It's supposed to come out in January. It's supposed to come out this. I'm like, guys, it's fine. The songs are always changing, but
Yeah.
I would definitely say, yeah, I'm hopping on some features, you know what I mean? Some people that I think I've probably been on here. So,
Tight.
you know, yeah, collabs.
2K
and things like that.
maybe?
2K, yeah.
2K, okay.
Again, that's another song. We put a clip up on Instagram and then I played it on live, and every day someone messaged me like, "Yo, where's the 2K song at?" And I'm like, "2K, when you come back to Jersey, bro?" Like I don't.
Oh, we didn't finish it yet.
No, we finished it. We got you like a video and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a very like visual artist. I feel like whenever I have a song, most of my songs have some kind of visual.
Right, yeah,
Just because I feel
I
like
peeped that too, yeah.
Yeah, like it brings the idea to life. Because like I'm a very creative person, so like when I hear like even like when I hear like a beat. I'll have the whole concept of the song, the video, because like I have like a message that I have in it that I'm like I want to be able to convey this. You know what I mean? So we definitely got to shoot a video for sure.
Right. Well, as long as I know you're not anti-men.
No, not again. And this is why I'm doing features. Most of my features I think are actually guys.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there's any female features right now. So you know, I'm trying to let people know I don't hate men. Like guys are cool. Just don't fucking cheat. Like I don't. Pretty obvious.
Yep. Don't cheat. It's that simple. So by the time people see this, performance out now, so go check that out. Freestyle out now. Shout out Sabi Vinyl. You know I got you, Rich. Shout out Sabi Vinyl.
Shout out Sabi Vinyl, Mike Cameron.
Before we get up out of here and we get you back to your music and your upcoming cheating videos, which we're
I know. I'm about to go check on one right now.
For real?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, can we come along for the ride?
But that's how I do it though. Like if I have like something in the city, I'll just see like what girl's like boyfriend is like nearby. I'll just go through my DMs and I'll be like,
That's
oh, all right.
crazy.
And then like right now I'll just go, stop by, just like see like, oh, like are you really here? And then
The Cheaters Revival coming with her one day, huh?
So I want to start something either on my podcast or on TikTok where I do like cheater confessions. So like, let's say you cheated,
Ooh, that's good.
Your face would be blurred out, and I would just ask you questions like, "So why'd you do it? Like, was it worth it? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, you might be onto something with that.
Right? Yeah. Copyrighted right now. You guys heard me say
Now you got
cheater
it. I don't want it. That's all you. That's all you. We just a music podcast.
know,
I'm not
right?
taking that from you. I promise. That's a good idea though. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody gonna see this, so make sure you start
I
that
know.
before
That's
this
what I'm
comes out.
saying. Yeah.
Okay, well, so we got the EP on the way. I thought she was trying to say something.
No. Yeah. Ventu.
We got Ventu on the way. Performance Freestyle out now, so go check that out. Make sure you go check out all her cheating series on TikTok
Music
and everything
videos,
else.
all that.
All the music videos. Before we get out of here, let the people know they can follow you. Anything else you want to let the fans know. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
I mean, yeah, you guys can follow me at Law and Music on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, wherever. I'm not really sure when this is dropping, so but just check out my Instagram, you know, follow me, send me a DM, let's chat, let's be friends, I'd be friendly. You know what I mean? Just vibe out, and that's really that. Yeah,
There you
ladies
go.
always win. That's what I want to say. Ladies always win, have been winning, and will continue to win.
And if you're DMing her and you have a girlfriend, she will find out.
Yeah. If odds are, if I don't like, I'm not gonna slide into your DMs if I like you. So if I slide into your DMs, you're being set up. Like, just understand that. Like, if I really was trying to get with you, I would not slide into your DMs.
That's funny. There you go. Well, make sure you go check out everything she has. Oh, did you put your Instagram in there?
At Law and Music, I think so.
Law and Music. Make sure you go check that out. Go run up the freestyle. Go run up the
Her.
performance. Go show us some love. Go show us some support. Love is free. Support is free. But ciao, Randy. Until next time, Law on the Radar. We out. Pow.
Per.